Well, good morning. It's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Delete dangerous. And it is game on. Today we are looking for Vanadium again. It's gonna be a little bit easier today because I've done some research. Found me some nearby. So we are gonna jump there and take care of business. I have fixed up the frameshift drive, so we're starting today with full health all around. And we got only 3 jumps to go.
Frameshift drive charging.
So that's pretty close by. First stop today is a neutron star. Hopefully this will be a nice one. Board. Alright, let's go and get supercharged. So the magic number is 0.20. And look at that.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Oh, we didn't get. Have to double dip.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive
Oh, we're
charging.
gonna go straight for a second neutron star. Awesome. It was only like 450 light years or something like that to our destination. But that, of course, is in a straight line. It's gonna be a little zigzag, so. We'll see what we can figure out here. Also not discovered. I like the looks of these guys. Really do. So since we are in the exploration phase of the stream, let's go and have a look. I know somebody mentioned that they found a lot of Earth-like planets and around neutron stars.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
All right. It's 11,000 light seconds, which really isn't that far. So let's go in and say hello to this star over here. This neutron star isn't excessively hot. No. Yeah. Want to make sure this are correctly identified everywhere. This is class M, class K. There. So we can actually refuel here, just to satisfy my fuel OCD. I haven't looked at the patch notes yet. I'll try and have a look at that now. All right. Seems like a very minor patch today. Fixed some issues with the HOTAS 1 for the Xbox. Some adjustments to the AX fighter, and there's a new AX fighter, Taipan. Available. Still no Type 10. Still kind of looking for Type 10 for Christmas. Other than that, it was just a small paint job fix for the keel back, so really not a big patch. Huge for the Xbox guys. This looks like another pair of planets over here. A planet with a moon. It's almost the same. Ah, that's an Earth-like world. That is a huge find in our second system of the day. Earth-like world. Yeah. All right. The problem out here is it doesn't say how far away from the sun it is, how far away from arrival point. So when examining systems out here, you don't really have the advantage of knowing how far from the sun they are. So I got 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7, 6, 5, and 4. Probably. Shall we? And after this, well, I drank it all. Sorry. I just finished up my coffee. Alright, so that was scary. Very close, but we actually managed to get this. How you doing? You like your new Asp Explorer? It overheats. I don't know what you've done to it. It should not overheat in normal flight. Wow. Did you engineer it? If you engineered the thrusters or the frameshift drive, you might get an increase of heat buildup. You may want to re-engineer to sort of get rid of that. I can overheat my Imperial Eagle, but that one is heavily engineered with a massive boost and frameshift drives. If I do boost several times in a row and then hit the frameshift drive, but I've never had an overheating problem with that. Oh wait, what the hell? What did we get in here? Oh, that's a terraforming candidate. Okay, that's a terraforming candidate. That's a terraforming candidate, and that's an Earthlight. One, two, three, and all right. Let's find the sun. Gonna go in for a little bit of fuel. I think some of the modules some of the thruster modules may be more prone to heat buildups than others. I don't really have that info in front of me right now. So, it may just be an issue of getting different thrusters. I don't know. Coriolis second. Coriolis, yeah, Coriolis is a site where you can pick your ship and you can pick all the components, and it will show you what it's going to cost, energy requirement, heat buildup. And it's a huge help for building your ship. All right, so B1. What? That should be B1, right? Yeah, I think Dana has just started, so he doesn't have the option of really having uh, a separate ship for everything. That's B, then that has to be. Celestial body. One. Um, yeah, I don't know why Polaris is permit. I don't even know if I have the permit for that. I only have Solence to have. All right. B1 is metallic magma volcanism. Which could be awesome if we find that. But we're mostly just looking for vanadium. We're gonna go on the sunny side. If I do find volcanoes, that's work. I'm gonna be freaking super careful. Which is why I am very slow. Going in for the sort of halfway mark here. Then we're gonna straighten up. Go up in the sun.
Orbital flight engaged.
There we go. Head into what? 40? About half a G here, so not too bad. Thing is, I can't really see. I haven't tried that. The ship will auto settle on going horizontal. Looking for signs of volcanic activity. Hey, there's my shadow. Cool. That's my exhaust view. Oh. We may just have to down and not worry about that. Alright, where are we? We are still 2K ups.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm like seriously putting it down like. This is gonna be like the softest freaking landing ever. Not even gonna scratch the paint on my landing gear. Yeah, the Ancient Sites mission is pretty massive. Very time consuming.
Drive assist on.
Alright, let's look around. Hello. Second. Okay. This is the guide that I used for the Ancient Guardian mission. I think what people recommend doing now, because the mission has been kind of nerfed, you're not getting as much money now as you did before. Before it was like 207. Now it's only like 111 or something like that. What you should do is just do like the first planet, just the first 3 sites. It'll get you 43 million credits, and then you can go back and you can cash that in, cancel the mission, and restart it, and then redo the same again and again, because there's a lot of flying around, there's big distances involved. You gotta find all the sites. It's a lot of work. It took me several episodes to complete the whole thing. And granted, I wasn't really doing it as fast as I could, but I wasn't really plumbing it either. Definitely a good mission to do in the Asp Explorer, because it is the more the better. As long as you have a fuel scoop, you'll be okay. It doesn't have to be engineered to do it, but if you can engineer it and get an extra 10 light years out of it or something, that's just cut down on the number of jumps. There's supposed to be 10% vanadium here. So 1 in 10. Great. No, it doesn't have to be engineered. If you want to do the whole thing, it's a good chunk of systems you gotta jump to. So of course having longer jump range cuts down on the number of jumps, but you can make it engineered. The only thing you need is cargo space and an SRV. Scanners. Kind of Yeah, you should be alright.
Carcass deployed. Carcass unit retracted.
Um, Not a single instance of vanadium yet. But there seems to be a lot of stuff here at least. Been like non-stop. Non-stop with the signals at least. They've all been outcrops, where we normally find the vanadium. Wow. Vanadium, 10%. So far, I've only found iron, nickel, and zinc. And mercury and germanium. I found everything except vanadium. So this must be sort of like modular terminals, you know, when you're looking for it, you're not gonna find it. But if you're not looking for it. I picked up mercury. I have no idea what to use mercury for, but I picked it up because I didn't have any. Now I do, so we'll sort it out later. Do have to make sure I have and I do have SRV fuel. Hey, look at that! Extra fuel efficiency. I needed mercury for that. Alright, technetium is also on here. So we can pick up some of that. We can get some 200% fuel. Which is like what, 93 octane? Oh, my scanner lit up now. Still think it would be cool if you could see some of those volcanoes. Yeah, the geyser is more like it. Yeah. I did find one in the I did find one when I was looking through EDSM yesterday. There's a planet with some stuff. I may or may not go there. I'll have a look at it after. Alright, man. Yes. Not on this system though. Okay, that doesn't work here. I did put a bookmark in for it. This one. So on A1A at these coordinates, there's a geyser. So if you do look, let me bring. Here, Chrome window. There we go, Chrome window. You go here under other places of interest, you'll find these guys. Then you can zoom in and you can see where you are and where these geysers, geysers that people have found, where they're located. So up above, the one I visited that before I died. So it says the body, surface coordinates, and to the system. Won't find it. Fire stars, geysers, they're not all, but this is it's like a metallic magma or something. That's coordinates. This, you can go look at the system, you've got the location, celestial bodies. You can find the one in question. I don't remember which one it was. One. Silicate vapor geysers. See what materials are there. So you can definitely use that as a tool to find your stuff. Yeah, I died. You didn't hear? Where you been? I had 2 accidents. The first one I managed to recover from. Second, I did not. My Yeah, I was 33,000 light years from Earth, and I died. I accidentally turned off flight assist in the middle of landing, so my ship bounced off the planet twice, crashed and burned. So that was sad. I had to restart. That's why I'm only like 20,000 light years from Earth now. So I'm kind of bringing up the rear here of the expedition. Well, I wasn't really. You have to remember, I don't have a lot of shields on the ship. I don't recall them. I really don't recall. But the problem is, you know, flight assist goes off. The ship just does what it. I don't know what you told it to do, and it's not necessarily. I didn't realize that that's what was going on, so my input was probably very erratic. But the ship doesn't have any shields. It has enough to survive one bump. The ship doesn't have any enhanced hulls. So yeah, it was a spectacular crash. So after that, I made some changes to the controls. I made some changes to voice attack. So that won't happen again. So I don't remember when we landed. Say that it takes a few minutes before you start finding the stuff you're looking for. There's a mountain over here on our right. Let's go up there. There is nothing up there. Nothing. It doesn't really have anything to do with the docking computer or not, because you're not using that when you're doing manual landings, like just on the surface of a planet. Well, that didn't have anything to do with it, but the well, that's not what failed. It's the flight assist, which is just the regular ship's computer adjusting your flight path. When flight assist on, your ship basically acts more like an airplane, even if that doesn't physically make sense in a vacuum. With flight assist off, you don't have any help from the computer in turning your ship. You have to do it all yourself with put to the thrusters. So yeah, I had to start over again from Earth. So I've done 20,000 light years since then. I've done a lot of neutron stars. Even if a neutron star is what caused my predicament in the first place. My scanner is completely empty. I don't think the size of the other ship matters. I'm just curious if you can get an FSD interdictor hit in the Sidewinder. There is not a single signal anywhere. There's something. So we're going at what 360? 350? I think you're gonna have a hard time. Well, you may have a hard time in a Sidewinder against an Anaconda. But then again, Anacondas also have a hard time against Sidewinders because they are fast, slippery little buggers. And Anacondas don't move very well. Alright, so we're up here at 300 now. Feels like we're kind of going back where we came from. Yeah. I did put Jackpot.
Cargo suit deployed.
Found one.
Cargo suit retracted.
Right, we're gonna keep going towards the little sun. Yeah, the Python is a great ship. The only thing the Python is lacking is the fighter bay. Alright, Crazy Ivan. Like with most ships, if you get your weapons engineered to be efficient, you should be able to run beam lasers continuously. It does depend a little bit on your power distributor and power plant, of course, but I think on my Anaconda on the PS4 I can run my beam lasers continuously if I assign enough pips to it. So 3.5 pips on the weapons. I can just hold the trigger and not worry. It will vaporize most shields pretty quickly. I don't remember what I have on my Python. I have a Python. Where's my Python? Is it I think the Python is also on my PS4. The Python is also a very it's a great ship. A little bit smaller than the Anaconda, but it's much more agile and great for everything. Yeah, it's great for everything. It's not fantastic, but it's great for everything. You want to take it out mining, has all the cargo capacity, all the modules you need for refineries, limpets, everything you need. Cargo hold, all the stuff. You can bring mining lasers, or beams for self-defense. All the good. Hi Gremlin, how's it going? I found a good vanadium source. I'm gonna milk it till I'm done. Yeah, the problem is getting a battleship takes a lot of time and effort and money. Yeah, I searched on EDDB for bodies with vanadium close to me. And I found this system which was 430 light years away, and that's 10% of vanadium, and that was too good to pass up. So it's not cheating; it is doing your geological research. Few more vanadium. That is just awesome. That's what, 4 we got now? I got 22 vanadium. If I get 2 more, I'll have 28. Got 7 refills available. 3 of those. I wanna go. I wanna get a few more. I may have to run through. I have to run through and see what I got in my storage here, because I'm running low on space. Well, that's one of the great things about this game, is that you can do just about whatever the heck you want, and whichever way you want to do it. So as soon as you find something that works for you and provides you with the enjoyment that you're seeking in a game, then you know you can do that. The only thing you can't do is get up, walk around. I'm pretty sure I'm all set for nickel and iron, so I'm not picking that up. Still think it would be awesome if you can find those hot metallic magma geysers on here. I just don't know how long I'm really gonna be running around in here. Yeah, I never done any of those. I did try some skimmer missions. Didn't really have too much fun doing that. It was easy enough to take out the first 3 or 4, but then they sent a vulture or something after me, and then it wasn't fun anymore. I wasn't planning on it. Colonia is what, like 15,000 light years to my left. Don't really want to go that way. I'm kind of cutting I'm cutting the path from Colonia to Sagittarius A, sort of halfway on my way north. Did you need something from Colonia? Hang on. Just give me a second here. There's there's one sound that gets pet owners moving really fast. How is that possible? 9 o'clock in the morning. My phone's been on for 3 hours and its battery's dead. There's one sound that gets pet owners moving super fast. And that is the sound of a pet throwing up. Yeah, it was a minor patch. There wasn't a lot in it. I checked that earlier today. It was mostly for Xbox users who had an issue with the HOTAS 1 stick. They also fixed the AX fighter, and they introduced a new AX fighter as well. So there should now be 2. And paint job, I believe, for the keelback. Right, so my path is basically going to be up this way and up through here, and Beagle Point is up. So I'm kind of cutting in. Colonia is here. Who's this? Why is Menaldil all the way over there? Oh well. So that's kind of my plans. Yeah, it looks like Menaldil is taking a slightly western approach. I'm gonna go for the higher signal, these guys. Then we can check out the other signals later. So I should have at least one more vanadium. Or I might make it 2 just to get over 30. That should satisfy my needs for now. So yeah, I plotted out a bunch of bookmarks for some sites. Planetary nebulas, there's some geysers and stuff. Some supergiants. This does not make me happy. There is supposed to be volcanic activity on this planet. I just wish I could see it. Just Like every time you get to a new system, I'm amazed at the procedural generation. Um, just the fact that this system is identical now as it was when it was first discovered. Can't shoot because it's too low. And it's not just that the system is identical, but it's that all the materials on all the planets and everything is identical. On every planet, every time, for everyone, without them storing that information. That is amazing. Because when I first heard that it was procedurally generated, I figured it is procedurally generated once, like when somebody first enters a system, it is procedurally generated, but then the information about what that system is like would be stored, and the next guy who comes there, they'll query the database and get the information. But that's not the case. That does not sound like it's the case. So, what did we say? One more? Two more. I don't think these bronze sites are what I'm looking for. But I could be wrong. Alright, it looks like we got their little tune. Oh. Biotech conductor. What is that? Very rare. Cadmium, FSD injection, and plasma. All right. Gonna have to clean up a little bit. Chromium I need. Compound shielding. Odd focus. I have a feeling those are pretty common. Galvanizing alloy. High density composite. Nickel, okay. All right.
Cargo suit retracted.
One more vanadium. Then we'll recall the ship and we'll start our journey towards Beagle Point again. And it's been an hour and a half, which is what our exploration window was kind of all about. With all this newfound vanadium, I should have all the AFM refills. Alright, buddy. Thank you for participating here. Always good to have familiar faces come back again and again. Alright, so we're looking for one more vanadium. And we found two.
Cargo suit deployed.
So we will take that. Can't believe I missed that. Alright, it would have been cool if you could find those hot magma geysers. God knows what materials you could get out of that. But it kind of is what it is. We got some good stuff. We got some useful fuel for the SRV. I now have premium fuel, standard, and plenty of regular fuels. Don't need to do here. AFM refills. I have 4 refills for premium and 8 for regular. The next on our list now is chromium. Start hunting for that as we go. I don't think there's any on this planet, so I'm not even gonna go there. Alright. We got this one rock up here, let's take it. And then we'll call in the mothership. Alright, it's gonna be just a few hundred meters up here. Here it is. 200 meters. I kind of wish we could have storage. I think that would be cool if they let us if they would let us buy like a storage container on a base. Dude, are you like landing right on top of me now, or? I really wish I had that voice attack on right now. I have never had the ship land this close to me before. Alright, it was a little slow finding the vanadium, but once we did, it went pretty well. We are now fully stocked for a little while. One of those I never have to use it things. Yep, that one. Gonna be a relatively short trip up to that giant.
Landing gear retracted.
Alright, I guess I can breathe again now that we're off the ground.
Frameshift drive charging.
And go into super cruise.
3,
We'll be safe.
1, engage.
I didn't really explore this system, but there isn't. This is already fully explored, so that's alright. Do more with that. We're just gonna gain some altitude. Alright, there goes the planet, bye bye. And we are out of here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, I think if you're using the website for the
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
come on, get out. If you're using the website for the neutron star highway, you're totally 100% relying on pre-discovered neutron stars.
Frameshift drive charging.
when you're just doing the regular now in-game neutron star boost option, they don't have to be pre-discovered. And I think this is why we are now discovering so many new neutron stars. Because most people who have been traveling have just been reusing the same neutron stars over and over. We're gonna check out this system after we boost.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
I think that the website that you're using for the Neutron Star Highway is basically using an EDSM database to find neutron stars. So unless somebody has already been there, they won't be in EDSM. The in-game routing now, of course, doesn't care what's in them because it already knows where everything is. And it will find the neutron stars for you. So I guess after the 2.4 patch with the new routing abilities, we should see a huge increase in neutron stars found. So I think that one was alone. This one looks like a water world, and it's not alone. It has a twin. And right now I'm 21,000 light years from Earth. So I am about 1/3 of the way to Beagle Point. Something like that. Well, like I said a little bit earlier, the great thing about this game is you can play any which way you want. If you want to stay in the bubble, then that is perfectly fine. Alright, so we found a water world, but the other two wasn't really all that fantastic. Oh, we just had this, similar discussion just a few minutes ago about, what people can do in the game and the freedom that the game gives you to do whatever it is you want. So you can be a merchant, you can be a pirate, you can be a bounty hunter, anything you want. You like making money one way, there is nobody who can tell you you're doing it wrong. Alright, so we're kind of gonna go into the, oh, hello. I'm gonna have to have a look at these two here. Yeah, I kind of, I moved, to the Anaconda, and it is versatile enough to do all of that. Probably not ideal for passenger missions, but it can certainly fill that role. But I'm also at a point where it's getting bothersome to keep retrofitting the Anaconda for whatever it is you want to do, like all the time, and then switch back. So this Anaconda, which is the only Anaconda I have for my PC, this is set for exploring and exploring only. So it is it's set up for long range jumps and discoveries, basically. So I have scanners and SRVs, everything I need to explore the universe. 54? 53.9.
Frameshift drive charging.
I could maybe eke out a little bit more by ditching some cargo, but I don't really want to. Well, everything is lightweight. Everything is sorry. I forgot about that. I almost face planted. So everything is minimum size. Except the things that needs to be big. Frameshift drive is the biggest I can fit in it. Fuel scoop is a 6A. Doesn't weigh anything, so it doesn't really matter. That's just a price. Thrusters are 5Ds, which is the lightest, smallest ones I could fit on here. Power distributor is a 1D. That gives me no benefits whatsoever. Frameshift drive is engineered for maximum distance. Sensors is engineered for minimum weight. Detailed surface scanner engineered for fast scan. Power plant is a 4A, which is the smallest one I could go with, and it's been engineered for more power. Thrusters, either clean or dirty for more power. So shields are the smallest one I could fit on here. That will cover the ship. So yeah, it is it's engineered, it's set up for long jump range and discovery. Nothing else.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Are you kidding me now? The double dip again?
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Go. Yeah, there is. I believe that one. The one thing you, the meta alloys. Yeah, you can buy that. There's one station in Maya where you can buy that. No, the meta alloys you can find. Yes. But it's a lot easier to just spend a few thousand credits and buy. I think you only need one, right? Yeah, I think it's kind of expensive. Like, I don't know, 20, 30,000 or something like that for one. But it's well worth it. Saves you all the hassle of trying to locate. Yeah, there's your exploring right there. Just, you know, get in your ship, fly to Maya and scan everything you see. Don't engage the Thargoids.
Fuel sweeping. Fuel sweeping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, so right now we're heading towards the red supergiant. Do not recall how or why it's on my list of bookmarks, but it is. And it's kind of on my way anyways, so we're gonna go there and check it out.
Fuel sweeping. Fuel sweeping complete.
Right, just give me a second here. I need to adjust the volume on my headphones. Killing me here. I don't think that should not affect you. No. Okay, good. But I can't hear myself talking over the game sounds in the headphones.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, so we're heading to a red supergiant. Take a look at that, see how it turns out to be.
Fuel sweeping.
So I'm kind of sort of mostly ignoring planets. Only
Fuel sweeping complete.
we're trying. I don't know. Trying to get some distance.
Frameshift drive charging.
You've only gone 1,300 light years today, so that's a bad hour to go. But we did spend a lot of time on that planet hunting for vanadium. It's amazing how fast the time goes. Right. Somebody's already discovered this. Too far for me to fly to check out. Alright, supercharge.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's get out of here. I haven't kept tabs. I should have a piece of paper around here just so I can take little notes. But I'm pretty sure that 80 or 90% of the neutron stars that I run into the last couple of days have all been new discoveries. It has been relatively rare to run into even this relatively close. Relatively close to bubble.
Frameshift drive charging.
And this is we're getting close to the getting close to. No, but you're way out there, aren't you? You passed the center. But I'm going to be crossing the route between Colonia and Sagittarius. So I might run into some discovered systems. And I'm also my route also takes me, you know, from discovered system to discovered system. So there might be, you know, some traffic along that path already. But it's really almost all undiscovered country at this point. Yeah. It doesn't take long outside the bubble before you run into a lot of undiscovered stuff. But I think neutron stars is a little bit different because I think people have been seeking them out because of their usefulness.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
So yeah, it's kind of interesting to see so many new
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I think once you get like 2-3,000 light years out from the bubble, you're gonna like almost have a hard time finding stuff that's discovered. Unless you're crossing, high traffic areas. Oh, holy moly! I hate these guys. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Oh.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
I hate those guys. I want to have a look at this planet though. Okay. We'll do a flyby. This one might actually be a terraforming candidate based on distance from the neutron star. I just really want to see what this thing looks like and what it comes up as here. Yeah, I just want to see a little close by here what these guys look like. It has a very shiny spot. It's reflecting a lot of light. Like lava lakes. Now it would be cool to land on this thing, huh? That is really cool. I don't really think I bother actually flying by these before, because, you know, point. Well, sometimes you're just gonna have to have a look and see what it's all about. We're boosted. We're ready to go.
Frameshift drive charging.
We're gonna go 215 light years. See what we can find. Still don't understand how my phone ran out of batteries in 3 hours, but
Fuel scooping.
I got a big tank to fill up.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, we're starting to get some distance now. I did forget to keep track of neutron stars and the damage. Just me or oh, something else here. Sorry, what can you see in EDSM or ED Discovery? It was a little strange because the that lava lake planet we just saw, it didn't render like that. Yeah, that's true.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
That's not really the point though.
Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
The point was to I mean, what I can do, of course, I can go back and I can say, this and get con. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 jet cone boosts I've had today, including this one.
Frameshift drive charging.
So this will be boost number 10 coming up. Right. We'll get some numbers here on number 10. So here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Here goes number 10.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
So close. See you.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
And 16, 50, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right.
Frameshift drive charging.
So this will be the 10th supercharge jump.
3, 2,
And we can then check the damage on the FSD drive. And probably gonna repair it
fuel scooping.
soon, because it was dipping down to the 90s. I don't like it going under 90. We are gonna scoop some fuel. Fill up the tank.
Fuel scooping complete.
I kinda wish I'd gone for the 7A fuel scoop. But here we are. Alright, so we've done 10 jumps. And I got 9% damage. That is 0.9 damage per jump. repair that now. Doesn't take too long. We also did the math on how many units on the auto field maintenance unit it takes to repair 1 point of damage on the frameshift drive. I think the number was 40. 40 per point. So that's not bad. If all we have is damage to the frameshift drive, we should be plenty good.
Frameshift drive charging.
One day I will feel brave. I will let the damage go down into 80. That day is not today. Oh! It's another psychotic. What the? Right, so the wrong window was selected. We're okay. We're okay. Okay. No, I switched to the ED discovery window to change something, and then I switched my focus back, but I didn't set focus on the elite window, so on my just. I almost ended up inside the frickin' cone
Frameshift drive charging.
outside of Super Cruise. How I ended up in trouble the last time. Gonna take a second for the ship to get
3, 2, 1. Engage.
All right.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond
All right.
safety limits.
I'm a little shaken, but I'm okay. We did take damage to everything now. Not too worried about those two.
Frameshift drive charging.
But it just goes to show you gotta keep your focus. hate these guys. How far away is the next? Let's...
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Oh yeah, don't do that. Don't throw me at the sun, man. Right, let's refuel here since we can.
Fuel scooping.
Whoa!
Fuel scooping.
Don't want to go into that again.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is our destination. A red supergiant. Second here.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right, red supergiant. Our first, our second destination for today.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's not too bad. $169 light seconds. I think one of the biggest stars I've been to. It's big. There's no doubt of that. It is big. That's a K class. Yeah, it's a big star. It's not the biggest one I've seen. You had to be like 2,000 light seconds.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
That was easy. I'm not. Why? Not where we are. Okay. Well, we're gonna delete that bookmark. Back. Right, so this is the neutron star with the planetary nebula. Faster to calculate that now. Only 2,000 light years. I think we're gonna set that as the end goal for today.
Frameshift drive charging.
20 jumps in about half an hour should be okay. So we said it was about 2,000 light years, 20 jumps, so that's an average of 100 light years per jump. So that should include several neutron stars, including this guy. Now this one I like better. I don't like those freak out neutrons. They kind of hurt to look at, and I don't know. They just fill me with a feeling of and dread.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Alright, we're gonna have to do.
Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Are we gonna do 2 neutron stars in a row? Okay. Alright, this one I like. Big swooping circles here. I got another one. Magma. Magma.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Just want to get the hell out of here now. All this damage is not a problem. Only the power plant damage that's a problem. Hot fix.
Fuse.
refuel here.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
A lot of neutron stars here, man. They keep piling on. I don't feel about this at all.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Alright, get out. Get out.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Yeah, let's serve an 8x boot. That thing. Right.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping complete.
Right. Have to look. Right, there's too much good stuff. And I didn't scan the star first, so I don't know what habitable zone. Figure it out. That was just a regular rock. Other regular rock. I guess we're kind of in the core at this. Good solid. Star density. Always going to be something to jump at. This one feels like a water world, but ah, there it is. Curious about. That's a high metal. Oh. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Heat sink deployed.
Well, now I know that the mouse button does that. I usually don't use the mouse much in the game. I didn't mean to trigger it. But... we're on our way to planetary nebula. Have a look at what that is. Curious. I think I'm. If this, that's just a rock. And I found this system I wanted to scan to see if it's good here. Other than that water world, it rotate now to the hologram set. Where it is. Other than it potentially being a terraforming candidate, all of that. Oi! See what it is. And we did get the star now. 912 to yeah, welcome Alex. Good to see you. People dropping in, participating in chat. It's always good to have some input that helps them. Gets rather one-sided if I'm just rambling. Alright, well we flew all the way over here, so end this rock number. So we're on a trip to Beagle Point, which is roughly 65,000 Earth. So it's a long journey. Just checking out the sights on our way.
Frameshift drive charging.
I used to play Elite Frontiers on my Amiga 500 back in the 90s. I believe most of the time I was playing around in an Imperial Courier. Yeah, I also got the game for the PlayStation 4. Wasn't entirely happy with the alt roller layout, so I reprogrammed it. Gave up on docking a long time ago. I am getting better at it, but I use the docking computer. I used that in the 90s, I use it now. Especially docking these huge monstrous ships, you can't see anything. Hello. Was there only those two? Looks like there's a third one hiding over there. Yeah. The threefer. A-class over there. Probably a K here as well. Alright, let's get on the other side, see if you can get all three in a shot.
View scoping.
Alright, that one is too far away to really get a good shot.
View scoping complete.
These two do something. Get out of the... Great balls of fire. Right, now give me a second here for... Okay. That one back. That one. Take a picture. Take a picture.
Picture taken.
Thank you. Change camera. Alright, we got voice attack going now. Fancy stuff.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, you're leaving already? That was, Oh, welcome back. Another day. I'm here every day. Whoa! I'm not liking this one bit. I'm not liking this one single bit. I'm just saying that right now. And I'll probably say it again. Alright, so the problem here, I fly into this stuff and it throws me in the wrong direction. I'm gonna crash into the sun. Well, I'm gonna crash into the big star. Don't like this one bit. Alright.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Oh, get out, get out. That is the stuff of nightmares.
Frameshift drive charging.
Curious why we're only jumping 100 light years, but okay. It may just want to have me refuel before jumping to a nearby.
Fuel scooping.
Oh,
Fuel scooping complete.
that's got to be a neutron star being way off that direction.
Frameshift drive
Yep.
charging.
How are we doing on jumps? All jumps? Alright, we're gonna run over. Alright. Yeah, all the neutron stars should take lessons from this guy. This is how you neutron star.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, we're going straight to another one, huh? Alright, well we are making a dent in the distance there, finally. Yeah, those are radioactive ants.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Alright, there we
Frameshift
go.
drive charging.
Only got 10 more jumps to go.
Fuel scooping.
Gonna get a good scoop out of this thing. Thank you. Go. Hot. Can manage. Kinda hate that I wasted I think well, I can refill it. I have limited supplies of that, and there is little chance of finding the materials needed for heatsink out here in the deep black. So yeah.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
I was just saying I'm kind of hoping we had enough on neutron stars for today, but guess not. They keep coming. Again, we're doing great with our average jump range.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Oh, we got a double dip now. You go
Frameshift drive supercharged.
right there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, we're doing way over 100 light years on average jumps. It's pretty insane.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
All right.
Frameshift drive charging.
we're just kind of racing towards our goal now. I'll have a look at that planetary nebula. Why I'm pretty much just ignoring planets and stars.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see what we got. 4, 6. Got 118 light years average jump distance. So that's a lot of new.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I also think all but like 2 of those neutron stars are pretty
Frameshift drive charging.
So that's pretty awesome. Kinda wish there was a place out here where I could sell some data, but there really, I don't want to back to Cologne.
Fuel scooping.
The factions in Colonia must be getting a ton of
Fuel scooping complete.
influence from people selling their discovery data.
Frameshift drive charging.
Everybody who comes in from out here anywhere, they'll go like, I'll sell it in Colonia before going back to the bubble. Same thing with those stations along the way. Whatever is the controlling faction there must get bombarded with
Fuel scooping.
from data.
Fuel scooping complete.
Right. So I know you can see the planetary nebula now. That blue cloud center.
Frameshift drive charging.
Even if we're 100 light years away. It's not growing brighter, it's just we're seeing less light from the star behind. Probably gonna be a bit bigger now when we get here.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, so there we see the cloud surrounding this neutron star. That is just for next time. There's a short jump in here. 15 light years.
Frameshift drive
I'm gonna
charging.
jump in and have a look. The downside with this being a neutron star and not a black hole is gonna be a lot of light pollution for the star beginning. So we're not gonna see much of the gases and stuff here until this is probably already discovered, otherwise it. So you can see the blue ionized gases area. Is well, what the nebula is. Once we get a little bit further away, star have less light, better. So these ionized gases are the remnants of the star that here before. Before it collapsed into neutrons. The star field is really dense because we're very close to the core. A lot of stars around. But I just crash. You can see here it's like 1 light year, 2 light year, 3 light year, 4. It's everything is very close by. Change camera. Change camera. Just don't want to crash into this gas giant while we're sightseeing. This was the only other planet or object in. There's no on that. Instant active. Active discovery. Alright. Let's scan it. Here we go. Change camera. Take a picture.
Picture taken.
Take a picture.
Picture taken.
Take a picture.
Picture taken.
Got a couple of pictures. Change camera. Right, we're gonna stop here for the day. We are trying to get rid of something. So Colonia is down here. We are right here, and Sagittarius A is a little bit to our right. We're gonna continue straight up. I'm gonna take some of these bookmarks. Now I put in a lot of them, so I had to figure out what they all are. Then we'll see. That's just a black hole. I don't know why. You have a lot of black bookmarks. Black hole, black. Okay. This is gonna be our next destination. Set it up right now. Alright, so what did we do today? We did 4,850 light years in 44 jumps. We are now almost 25,000 light years from Earth, and we got 41,000 light years to go. I haven't done the math on that. I don't know how we're doing. Okay. I'm gonna look up what this in the DSM somewhere. But that's all for today. I'll be back tomorrow with more jumping and more discoveries. Visit a black hole and maybe 15 Sagittarius, although stretch. So yeah, that's it, I guess. Have a great day, everybody. And now it's game over.